Hello everybody, I'm Crystal Groneman with Amarillo Public Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a puppet stage out of recycled cardboard. Hello everybody, and for today's craft we're going to be using all recycled materials. It's pretty quick and easy. We're going to be using a flat box with some flaps. You're going to need a little extra cardboard, a pair of scissors, a hot glue gun with some extra glue, paper towel tubes, 2 of them, a wooden dowel, and I have an old t-shirt that we're going to be using today, or if you have any extra fabric that you're not using or you're planning on throwing away, you can use that as well. Alright everybody, for the first step, I would recommend decorating your puppet stage before we assemble it together. For this puppet stage, I used paper that you use, scrapbooking paper, to make this design. It was just 3 sets of construction paper on top, and then you can also put paper around your tube. But if you don't have any of this at home, feel free to have your kids color on it, paint it, decorate it however you like. The decorating was the longest part for this one. So for the next part, we're going to need our paper towel tubes and our extra cardboard. And you're just going to see how much you need. So it looks like about half. And a pair of scissors. Gonna cut it. This is just to give it a little more stability once we attach it to our box. Next, I'm gonna add some hot glue to the bottom of one of the paper towel tubes and attach it to the cardboard. This is just to help give it some extra stability. We're going to let those dry for a minute. Luckily it's hot glue, so it doesn't take too long. It's sticking to your mat. And now I'm going to use a single hole punch to punch a hole in the top. You can do it however far down, but just to make sure I got them even, I did it until the single hole punch stopped. And I'm going to punch it a few times, just so my dowel will fit through it. Okay, let's see if the dowel will fit. There we go. It looks something like that. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. There we go. There's going to be some fun confetti in the bottom of it. Okay. There we go. It'll look something like that. And for our next step, we're going to attach it to our flat cardboard. So I lied. You're going to need 4 holes in your toilet paper tube. I'll go back to that step in a minute. So you're going to need holes on both sides of your paper towel tubes. in the same distance on each side, and just try to do it the best you can to get it even. There we go. You're gonna find little polka dots everywhere. There we go. Just like that. It'll look like that. Next, we're ready to add it to our cardboard. So like I said, you're going to need a flat cardboard with some flaps. You're going to set it up. Maybe we're going to set it up. Okay. We're gonna glue, for our next step, our poles onto our cardboard. And it'll look something like that once we're done gluing it. I was real fancy on my first one and just measured it. I hot glue the bottom, make sure it sticks really good. And hold it down for a couple minutes, just until it's real sticky. And there you go. You have the basic layout of a puppet stage. Next, we're gonna make some fabric to go across here to close when you're not using it. So for this next step, you're gonna need your fabric, old t-shirt, whatever you have lying around. So first up, I'm going to cut the sleeves off. Alright, so now we have a sleeveless shirt. So now we're going to cut all the sides. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just the best you can do. There we go. We have 2 curtains, and we'll trim them down. They're a little long right now. But that's what they look like. So, what I did was got my dowel and I folded the fabric over. You're gonna need your hot glue gun. don't have to make a line all the way across, just need a few little spots. You want it to be able to move and scrunch together. So I'm just doing little dots of glue. There we go. We have our first half of the curtain. Don't worry, we're gonna trim it down on a little bit. So we're gonna slide it off and set it to the side and do the other half. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna scrunch this one up and add our second curtain. And we're gonna put it back on our puppet stage. It'll look something like that. And then you'll just trim your fabric however long or short you want it. And the cuts don't have to be perfect. It's okay. There you go. I think that looks like a good little height. And if you want to scrunch it off and tie it to the side, you're going to take the extra fabric that you have. You're going to need 2 strips, fairly long. So you can also use yarn or ribbon to tie it off. You have a puppet stage, ready for some puppets. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you've had fun making your puppet stage. Here are some examples of puppets I have. I have a popsicle stick butterfly, and I made this one with the monkeys on it out of an old glove I had. So if you liked, please give us a like, subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified, click the notification bell. Thank you and have a great day. See you next time.